If somebody does want to start a graphology as a career, what can they do?
So, firstly, what I would say is the basic of starting a counseling. So, graphology is also how I said entering somebody's life, and so if you think that you could be that non-judgmental person, and you really want to make an impact or help, you should go in for a graphology as a career, because again, it is not so lucrative as other mainstream professions would go, but it is very satisfying somewhere inside. I've had like super success stories where I feel I am so proud of. I can just go on and on with my stories, and people are really in awe of hearing them and understanding that all that she's done. So if you really want to like learn, I have also taught graphology to few people, okay? And it is a very small 40-hour session where you could learn the basics of it, and you can start, you can have certain samples, and then you can start. I can guide you how you can do that. But again, what the first thing I would say is, if you're ready to,
only if you're ready to get into
yes,
that,
to
and
get into
you should
change
not
of-
fall into a wrong way of doing
yeah,
it.
that is not what I would suggest. Or even if, so it could also happen, if you think of that, then rather don't come to me, because I would be keeping talking about this all the time, that how actually make a change in somebody's life, and then see how things will automatically change for you, and you get there. So I'll tell you a story on this, Kabir. What happened, there was this person who suddenly saw a lot of success, like 75 times the business growing is something he was not expecting.
I think everybody dreams for that.
Yeah. And actually, so it happens certain times when we say ki soch samajh ke mangna, mil jayega to kya. He got so much of it that now he was in a fix that how to handle all of it, and what to do of it, and there were certain different challenges which you don't think of when at that point of time comes. And he was in another level of depression there. And to come make, because
for over getting what he wanted.
So it is just that for example, if I tell you a TV actor, a struggling TV actor suddenly gets fame, a lot of fame, and now he wants to have that pani puri bhaiya ke paas khade hoke, which he now cannot have. So there is a package there, you will have, there is a price that you have to pay for anything that you get.
Absolutely.
So again, this guy, he suddenly earned so much, his company like just grew, and then he's stuck that I can't understand now what to do, and Nitika, I don't feel right, and I am not happy, and everything he was just going on. And then how I helped him come to a balance there. And now again, a bigger goal we have set of how he can now double that.
And then he's okay to get that doubling out of it. Wow.
And then again, to make him understand that it will be a package. So there's a very famous, I will not say very famous, very common story which any of my clients would agree with, and I tell that story of a TV. So you go to buy a TV from a shop. You've thought of, oh wow, a 52-inch TV will fit my in my house here in my drawing room very well, and you go there, you buy, you like it, and then you have to pay a price for it. It will not come to you. So anything in life is a similar way. You want it, you desire, you have to pay a price. It could be a nice price that you pay for that, yes, because you want it, so you're getting something in return. Now when you're getting that TV, you're buying it, it is not coming to you as a TV. It comes to you with unwanted cardboard, plastic, thermocol. It will come to you like that, protected. That is unwanted for us, but that TV requires it. Yes. You get it home, you wall mount it, or you give it a stand, and only then you can discard the unwanted things, and possibly will keep it for some time to see if it is working fine. 6 months warranty, guarantee. That remote ka plastic, will probably keep it for some more time. So everything is a package. Please understand, we only look for, even if there are certain people, they will say, I like this quality in my partner, but I don't like this quality. Possibly because of that quality this is prevailing. So think of it as a package. Anything. So even if it comes to a business, even if now how we were talking, if it comes to fame or growing your business, there will be certain things which will come with it. Are you ready for that also? सिर्फ गुड अच्छी चीजें तो नहीं आने वाली, या तुम्हें जो चाहिए अभी ये होने के बाद ये होगा. Then think, are you ready for it? So how to make a person understand all of this also, and again in a very subtle way, that that person feels that yes, we are here helping that person out. So that is how it all goes. Little things here. Yes, it is.
Right. So that's wow. That's something first time that I've heard, that a person getting an anxiety by too much thing. But then that does make in that way, where if a person gets a fame and he loves a pani puri, that either he's going to have to figure out how to have that pani puri while people are
Call
looking
that
at him.
bhaiya home. Yeah, something there will be. So
there are always prizes. I love the story of TV that you have said. Like, I've bought a TV and then I've never thought it in that particular way. Okay, this is how it is and it comes with that. It's beautifully put there, and I really appreciate you doing that. And I think a lot of people will appreciate that
yeah.
they did it so wonderfully.
Kabir, I believe in my sessions, if I use jargons, like, if I will say that from today you will have to detach yourself with your this emotion, it is not going to work, man. Please make the person understand that yes, this is how it is. Okay. And moreover, I learned this when I started working with children.
Right.
And as we rightly say, practice what you preach. So when I started with myself and my children, and I could do that with them, and I saw wonders, is when I understood that yes, I can take over the world.
You can take over the world. Working with children is also one of the beautiful things that you could do. But isn't that the most hardest thing you can do as well? Because sometimes sometimes they don't just listen at all, and sometimes they over listen. So how would you handle that particular scenario? Because especially you take care of young adults, kids. How do you handle that? Like, what is your challenges there?
So, what the first thing what I've realized is, with them also, with the children also, just be very clear. Once they understand, so there is a body language that we all, say or something without we actually saying. If they get comfortable with that, and it's okay to err. So, when children are making mistakes and they say, oh, sorry, ma'am. So, the first thing I tell them is it's okay to make mistakes. Even I do. Ma'am, even you make mistakes? I'm like, yeah, everybody makes, and it is okay. You're allowed to do so. Oh, so gaining their trust, or as in NLP, there is a subconscious level rapport building which we do, where I'm just building a rapport with that child, when I can reach their mind inside and then screw them up. Is how it works.
Right.
So I have the best, and again hearing them out. So one of my friends once was during COVID times.
Okay.
Was hearing one of my calls, okay, with children when I was doing, and she heard the entire that 1 hour class that was going on, and she heard that how that child was talking about his entire day, and what this happened, and then she like, you charge for this? And I'm like, yeah, yes. That's my work. There's nobody hearing him out there. And after this, if I tell him ki bacha do this, okay, today, and then there is no stopping because he wants to do it, and then again tomorrow tell me the entire day what has happened. So how? Yeah. Out. So then that became my biggest I will say strength, that I was a ear to them.
Okay. So be a listening ears to them.
Yes.